Hello everyone, my name is Florence. Welcome to this channel. I am a French tarot YouTuber and today I'm going to present you my own creation which is entitled The Dreams of the Past Tarot. So what I'm going to show you today is the French print of this tarot deck, but there is also an English edition, so I will tell you about the differences between the two editions. So if you're interested in this tarot deck, it is available on Make Playing Cards. So you will find the link to my shop in the description box below. Make sure you put a little thumb up if you like this video and let me know in the comments if you like this tarot deck and what are your favorite cards. So first I'm going to tell you about the deck itself and the differences between the French edition and the English edition. So this is a deck composed of 80 cards because there are 2 extra cards. There is an extra magician card because I could not choose only one. And there are 2 Six of Pentacles because there was a picture I really loved, but I was not sure the resolution of the picture would be good enough. So just in case, I chose another picture, but the first one turned out well, so you can choose the one you prefer. So let's discover this deck and what it looks like. So concerning the cardstock, this is a linen finish cardstock, as you can see. This is the cardstock of Make Playing Cards. So it is a bit thin, but it snaps really well, and I know that they shuffle well and that they hold well in time because I have other decks from Make Playing Cards. So one of the major differences between this edition and the English edition will be the backing. So this is what the backing looks like on the French version, and this is what it looks like in the English edition. So it's a slightly different shade. Here it's a bit more blue, here it's a bit more gray, and here we have this darker color for the wreath, and here it is in white. So I went for this color on the French edition because I have several French decks which would pair better with this kind of light color, but I really like this color, so I chose this one for the English edition. So this is the main difference between the two decks. The other important difference, of course, is what is written on the cards. So here it is my French edition, so it is written in French, but on the English edition, of course, it is written in English. So I also had to change slightly the type of font that I used. I really prefer the one which is on the English edition. This is the one I went for initially. But in French, there are some words where we write accents, like the word hiérophante or impératrice. You see, there is an accent on the E. Okay, and that was not possible with the font I had chosen initially, so I had to change the font for the French edition. I will try to insert some little pictures of the English editions to show what it looks like. And anyway, if you go on Make Playing Cards with the link in the description box below, you will be able to open a preview and see what the titles look like. So let's begin. So yes, I didn't tell you, but there is no gilding, there is no edging to this deck, you know, because I didn't want it to be too expensive either. So it's just plain. Okay, but when you will look at the deck, it will look like that. Okay, good. Concerning the packaging, it comes in a black velvet bag. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to show you the pictures. I'm going to try to do my best not to make it last too long. So we're going to zoom a little bit. Yeah, not that. Yes, this is the Fool. The first magician, so she's got all the tools that she needs to create what she desires. So she's a bit more in a close-up, and the other one is this famous painting. Both work really well. Maybe she is a bit more determined here than here. Okay, there is a bit more something of a shadow side on this one, because maybe she's doubting a little bit about her own abilities to achieve what she wants, whereas here she is completely determined to do what she wants. This is the High Priestess, the Empress. So this is a depiction of the goddess Ceres or Demeter. And here, this is the Emperor with the French Emperor Napoleon. The Hierophant. The Lovers. I really love this card. It is beautiful, and it's interesting because you can go either way. Either they are just deeply in love, or you could also decide that she is making the choice to rescue this man, and you know, you can still go with this idea of choice if you want. This is my Chariot. There is definitely a sense of movement in this one. The Strength card, I really love the way that she's gently resting on the lion's paw. It is beautiful. And the Hermit. This is my Wheel of Fortune and Justice. This is the Hanged Man, the Death card, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower. So I really like the fact that there is a lightning that is going to strike the tower here, and there is already a sense of chaos and really chaotic atmosphere in this card, which works really well with the tower, you know. Here it is the Star. So the whole deck is based on curated artwork. This is the Moon, beautiful, and the Sun. So I really love the sharp contrast between the night scenes that you have of the star and the moon, and then the sun, which is very bright. I also like the fact that people are harvesting, and here they are reaping the rewards of their work, and they are enjoying themselves, they are dancing. There is a lot of clarity in this scene, and I think that this sun card works beautifully. It was difficult to find a sun card, but I'm really happy with what I found. This is the Judgment card. Oops, and sorry, she jumped. The World card. This is Venus, the birth of Venus. We continue with the Wands. So here it is the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Wands. So there is a real difference between those two, because here she's still at home, she's still assessing what she desires and how she wants to use her energy or her power, whereas here he's already started to do something and he's expecting for what is going to come next. This is the Four of Wands, they are celebrating. Then the Five of Wands. So yes, they're fighting, but there's nothing too serious. I'm quite happy with what I found. So generally speaking, it follows the Rider-Waite system. There is no guidebook, but if you have something about the Rider-Waite, you should not be lost. You should be able to find something similar to the symbolism of the Rider-Waite. This is the Six of Wands, Seven of Wands with Thor. He's fighting the giants and he's trying to hold his ground. This is the Eight of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck because it is so witchy, and there is a real sense of movement and energy. There is a sense of momentum. They are going somewhere. They're going to their Sabbath, and I really like this card. It is really powerful. Then the Nine of Wands, and oops, it jumped. The Ten of Wands. So here, this is the Page of Wands. I wanted all my pages to look young. Then the Knight of Wands. So it is a fierce witch on her broomstick, and she's holding a fiery wand. So I found this illustration brilliant. You know, it was just perfect for the Knight of Wands. And the Queen of Wands with the Queen of Saba, and the King of Wands with Zeus. So I think he's a good character to embody this King of Wands because, you know, he's the god of lightnings. So there is something very fiery in his energy, and he's very strong and masculine and massive. He looks very determined, powerful, almighty. So all that really fits very well for the King of Wands energy. And at the same time, you also have the shadow aspect of Zeus, who can be very angry. So I really like it. It works really fine for me. Then the Ace of Cups. The beautiful Two of Cups. It is very sweet. The Three of Cups, they are definitely enjoying themselves in the water. And I really like the fact that, you know, they are kind of mermaids or narrates. And I really like the fact of having water because we're in the cup suits. Here it is the Four of Cups. As you can see, I had to change the color for the title of the card because it would be impossible to read the number 4 otherwise. So I decided to change the color rather than changing the position and the layout of the card because I didn't want it to be too intrusive. I had to do the same thing for the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords as well. This is my Five of Cups. Six of Cups. It is really sweet. Seven of Cups. This is so dreamy. And the Eight of Cups. Now, maybe they have something, but they decide to go somewhere else and to find something new. The Nine of Cups. He's really happy. He's had all the cups, I think. And the Ten of Cups with the happy family, the happy people together. Then the cute little Page of Cups. He looks very innocent, very sweet. The Knight of Cups. He's very romantic. He's really a gentleman, you see. And the Queen of Cups. What I like is the fact that she's holding a cup in her hand. I find it really great. And the next is the King of Cup, and he's also holding a cup in his hands. So I think that was brilliant. Then this is the Ace of Swords. So the sword is here. The Two of Swords. The Three of Swords. The Four of Swords. So here again I had to change the color for the writing. And the Five of Swords. I was really happy with the card I found because you can see that he feels proud and victorious and she feels defeated. So there is a sense of tyranny from the winner. And it shows that sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And yeah, I found it worked really well for the Five of Swords, energy. The Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. I really love this card. I love the way the air is engulfing in the piece of fabric. I really like this reminder of the air element for the sword suit. And she is tied to the rock. and she doesn't have a blindfold, but she's closing her eyes. So it works really well for Eight of Swords energy. This is the Nine of Swords with the Nightmare and the Ten of Swords. We continue with the Page, the Knight, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. He looks like a philosopher a bit in a way, and he's got so many books. Maybe this is a book representing law. I know he's gazing at you, you know, quite firmly, and it works really well, I think. This is the Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, I really love this painting. It works really well. I love the fact that she's trying to keep her balance on the rocks, and there is a sense of responsibility with her babies, and she's trying to devote some time to each baby, and she's trying to keep her balance with all the things that she has to do. So it's really great. And there is even the sea in the background, like in the original Two of Pentacles. Here it is the Three of Pentacles. So they are collaborating to try to create the best painting ever. There is this sense of creation, of artistic creation. There is this sense of collaboration and of practicing. So I like it. This is the Four of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. This one is one of the most beautiful cards of the deck. I find it very moving. I know, you know, she's maybe in a miserable situation. She's a poor little girl, but with the light that is coming from the stained glass, you understand that you can ask for help when you need to. And this is beautiful. This is a sign of hope as well, even in desperate situations. This is my initial Six of Pentacles, so I really love this picture. I find it beautiful. The garment of this lady is gorgeous, but I was not sure the rendition would be okay because the website told me the resolution of the picture was not enough, but there is no problem. It works perfectly fine. The picture looks really nice, so so that's good. And this is the alternative Six of Pentacles I had chosen just in case this one would not work. So you can keep the one you prefer. Personally, I prefer this one over this one, but you can go for the one you prefer. This is the Seven of Pentacles, obviously. The Eight of Pentacles. So I'm going to keep that on the side for a moment to show you something. The Nine of Pentacles. It is beautiful. And the Ten of Pentacles. I really love this card. It is really about legacy and transmission. You know, the grandfather that is giving the apple to his grandchildren, teaching them the values of money and of what you own and the importance of sharing with others. And I think it is beautiful. Here, this is the Page of Pentacles, and so this is a young boy who's trying to start working. He's making the shoes look shiny, and it is very nice to see that the accomplished master in the work field is the Eight of Pentacles, and it is an old shoemaker. So they are both doing the same kind of job in a way. They're both working on shoes, but the task they have to do is very different. Here it is less elaborate, and here it is much more complex. So by working step by step, you will be able to achieve this kind of complexity, and I found it really cool. And this page could be also the younger version of this man. So yeah, I like it. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So I wanted to have those green undertones on the picture because we're in the earth suit with the pentacles. And I also like this round shape here, which looks like a pentacle from the distance. He's not in a hurry, so I think it works really well. This is the Queen of Pentacles. She looks beautiful. She looks nurturing and caring for others. She seems to be a good host. And this is the King of Pentacles. And I think they make a beautiful pair together. Yeah, so that was my deck, the Dreams of the Past Tarot. I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you're interested in purchasing the deck, it is available on Make Playing Cards. The link is in the description box below. I don't know how much it is in dollars, but the price of the deck itself is 36 euros plus the shipping. So the shipping will depend on where you live. So for example, for somebody who lives in France, I know that there are 12.99 euros for shipping, which is a lot, I know. But yeah, so for a French customer, I know the price is 50 euros with the shipping included. So that might give you an idea of the final cost if you purchase it, because you can convert in the currency that you're using. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this deck and this video. Thank you for watching, everyone. Goodbye. Have a nice day.